Welcome back everyone to Old Man Wisdom. Here we're going to, as always, focus on the EURUSD. We're going to look at price action and how to trade price action on this particular pair. And if it's the EURUSD that you're interested in trading in, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so that you get alerted every week when I release my videos. But let's get straight into it. So I don't really think I could have predicted things much better than I did last week. So just here, this little blue rectangle was where the week started. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you. You see this little blue rectangle here. I was talking last week when price was around this area that I wanted or expected things to come down to at least this area, this red line here. This is the 0.98800 level. This is a level that I've taken from the monthly chart, and it's been on my chart now for several months. So I wanted to see price come down to this level and then pull up again. So obviously I was drawing these lines last week. I said that I wanted to come down to this red line or into the blue level, and I wanted price to pull back up to this blue zone here. I suppose I can just put it along a little bit more. So that was a zone I was looking at. And then I said that we would be looking at selling once or if price got into this blue zone. Well, there you go. I mean, you actually had two opportunities to sell the EURUSD last week. One was when it came down to the red line here and then back up into the blue zone. You could have sold, I mean, we had wicks, we had price pausing in this area here. There was a potential there for over 70 pips. But if you'd have missed that, you'd have had a quick spike up here on the Wednesday. This is a typical market move where it takes all the stop losses out and immediately reverses. If you'd have set a pending order anywhere around this area, there's a potential there for over 200 pips. Now, I'm not saying that each and every time these sell opportunities occurred that you rode it out all the way. However, there were opportunities here to catch hundreds and hundreds of pips last week. That's simply because we was only looking to sell the EURUSD and we was just waiting for an opportunity to see if it occurred for us. And obviously it did a couple of times. This was the zone here that I was kind of hoping to get to, and of course it did nice and comfortably. But really the big question now is, what about for next week? Well, on Friday you'll notice that there was a sharp reversal. It burst right through not only the zone here, the 0.98800 level, but it went right through this area as well. So really, what can we expect? Well, let's just zoom back out a little bit more. You'll notice that we have a zone right up here. It's been here again for, wow, when did I write this? This zone here is right back from July, and it looks like there's an opportunity. Price may well come back to this. Now, I want to remain as a seller. If it reaches up to this level, it's going to take several key areas out. Yes, there's a level here where we could keep an eye on, and price is nearly there already. It's a key area because there was a high here. You'll see that price literally touched it again on Wednesday, and price has reached back up to this area now. However, are we going to go back into a bullish momentum? Well, that's very hard to say. So quite frankly, for next week, I'm going to ignore this level here. I want to see if it can get right back up into this zone here. If it does, then we could maybe expect a pullback, a retest, and then we'll look to sell the EURUSD next week. So from where price is at market close on Friday to our zone at the top here, it's about 100 pips away. So I wouldn't expect it to get up here at the beginning of the week, but I would certainly like to see it happen towards the middle or towards the end of next week. If it can get up here, then we're even then waiting for a kind of pullback and retest, what you might call commonly as a double top, before we sell the EURUSD. I also want to repeat as well that we never sell or buy the market just blindly. We're looking to see wicks, to see price stalling, or even to see what we saw here on Wednesday, where price suddenly reaches up, takes out the level, takes out the liquidity here before dropping away. So if we saw anything like that up here next week, then there's a really good opportunity to sell. But as always, we have to be patient, we have to wait and see. But hopefully this just gives you an idea of not only how price action works, but also just a simple strategy for next week on the EURUSD. We're not rushing into anything. We want to see what price does, to see if it can form some structure, and to see if indeed there is liquidity waiting for us up here. So overall, we're looking to sell the EURUSD next week. Remember to have patience, and let's see what happens. In the meantime, enjoy what's left of your weekend, and I'll be speaking to you very soon. Take care and bye for now.